going to do here is demonstrate a way to get someone out of the hills, or out of the swamps, or just anywhere that they shouldn't be with a broken leg. And what we're going to do is we're using this little Thinsulite pad, and we're going to pad it with either shirts, jackets, down vest, blankets, anything you can do to put a lot of cushion around the leg. All right, and then I need help. What we're going to do is reach under here and gently lift his leg like this. All right, and then I'm going to feed several of these ties under here. Ideally, you want a couple below the joint, 2 above the joint, but it all depends on where the break is. You do not want to tie it over the affected area. Get on this side. Now the reason he's using both hands under this pad is it picks this leg up nice and level and doesn't cause a lot of undue stress on the patient. Get this one right up under here. Usually, if I'm just tying a splint, it's easier to get it done without the Insulite pad. You slide it under the ankle or the knee and work your way up or down. But with this flat on the ground, you can't do that as easy. That's why you need an assistant. All right, pull these together. And what we're going to do is tie these pretty snug. Now, the ideal thing is a square knot. But on this, when I'm getting it set up, I like to do what I call a half bow. It's a square knot, but I just leave the tail through so I can pull it and adjust my tension as I'm coming down. It'll be okay. Just don't break. Now once we get these in and they're snug, you have his foot or his shoe off, and you would ask him, you know, do you feel this? You tickle the bottom of his foot, you check his toes, pinch the toenails, check for circulation, things like that. Now, is this too tight?
No, I don't think so.
Do you have any places where it's pressure points? All right. So all in all, you're pretty comfortable. All right. Now, this is where we come in. I need your assistance here, Red River. Tie this around this way. I like to check the sensations and all before I put this part on, because once I get this on, I don't want to loosen it up. All right, hold your finger right there. All right, and this will keep his foot and ankle and leg pretty much immobilized. It pop loose. That's not good. This thing needs to be a little bit longer. Huh, could be because I did it wrong. There. Now we got it back in place. All right, how does that feel? You pretty comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, now you should be able,
I can't move on it at all.
if you've just got a small crack in the bottom part, you should actually be able to walk on this. If you have to get yourself out. We'll make you a crutch, whatever. Anybody got any questions on this? All right, that's it. All right, what we're going to do here is we've got a man, he's got a busted leg, but we don't have anything to make a splint with. We didn't bring our pads, nothing like this. So what we have to do is we pull off our jackets, shirts, towels, whatever we've got in here, and we pad between the legs. Now you go under the knees and work your way up. And you want to kind of keep these snug and wide, because if they start getting too narrow, they're going to cut into his legs. And this is a real temporary thing. This is definitely not long term, but it will get you out somewhere where you can get help. But you go under the knees without raising them up. Feed your bandages under it. Get them under the towel. Okay. Like I said, keep them kind of wide. Work them up above the knee. Is that too tight? And tie them off. Now, you want to make sure we've got everything situated pretty good. What we're doing with the padding here is when you pull your legs together, your knees come in and you have this space. And you're filling that space so you don't put undue pressure on the knees or the joints when you're bringing the legs together to support each other. On these right here, you can either come under the knee or you can go under the ankle, whichever one is the easiest at the time. But that felt like a snake going up the pant leg, didn't it? Oh, it fell through the crack of the table. There we go. I lost it. Lay that up there where I don't lose it. Come right under here. Now, work your way up above the break on the lower part. Put light tension. That's the thing about this, is you do not want heavy tension. You just want enough to keep these legs from jarring around and moving too much. Put that up there where it don't fall through the table again. Run this back under the ankle. And tie it below the break or the fracture. Okay, now. All right, does that seem pretty comfortable? Mm. All right. Now, when you get him like this, we've got to get some 2, 3, 4 people to actually lift him and get him out of here. There's no way he's going to be mobile, you know, or we're going to have to make a litter. So we would cut 2 poles, 3 or 4 foot longer than him. Take this blanket he's laying on, lay him on the ground, put the blanket down flat. Fold the inside all the way over to the other pole. Take this side, fold it over to the other pole. Slide him onto it, and his body tension will keep these blanket ends from slipping off. Mm-hmm. And you've got a ready-made litter right there. I hope this helps. Thanks.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say he's out there and he fell down a little embankment, okay, and dislocated his hip or broke his hip. Would that work?
No.
So I had a
Look what they did to me!
kill my elk. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you move your ankle at all?
No,
Mine.
No,
when
I can't move my leg
stood
at
up,
all.
All that blood rushed
I
down
can't
my
stop
neck.
my leg.